Padres fans, we're here to give you a 360 view and an all-access pass to your San Diego Padres. Here's what we have on deck for today's show. We kick it off by sitting down with Mark Sweeney and Tony Gwynn Jr. as they discuss Gwynn Baseball and its benefits for youth in San Diego. Plus, we catch up with the guys behind the Knockaround Sunglasses giveaway and make our very own pair of POV knockarounds. And we get to know one of the newest Padres, Chase d'Arnaud, while he jams on his guitar down on San Diego Bay. All that and more now on this brand new episode of Padres POV presented by Nissan. Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of Padres POV presented by Nissan. I'm your host, Michelle Margot. Almost all baseball players start out playing Little League and then most also play travel ball. Our own Mark Sweeney joins Tony Gwynn Jr. in talking about the impact and experience of travel ball in a child's life. Take a look.
I'm Tony Gwynn Jr. here with Mark Sweeney. With the second year of Gwynn Baseball upon us, I thought it would be appropriate for Mark and I to kind of talk about our childhood and how travel ball and baseball in general impacted us growing up. So with that being said, Mark, nowadays there are a lot more kids specializing in one sport.
Yeah.
And one of the things at Gwynn Baseball that we kind of pride ourselves on is allowing kids to get out there to play multiple sports, because baseball is one of the few sports where you're pretty much doing the same movement patterns over and over again. Yeah. What's your thought on it?
Well, how many Mike Trouts are out there? How many guys that are just elite players that they know what sport they are? And I'm not saying Mike Trout didn't play other sports.
Right.
I'm just saying now. I fell in love with baseball in college, and I think that surprises a lot of people.
Right.
But I always loved baseball, and it was always my favorite. I just loved playing other sports. I'd give anything to have people that think their kids are spectacular,
right,
to know that they're spectacular as athletes rather than a baseball player, a soccer player. I know the rigors and challenges because I have two stepdaughters that are involved with volleyball and competitive sports and club. So many different options and so many different pressures. If you're a parent, encourage your kids to play multiple sports, but also don't take them away from their love,
right,
their first love.
Especially in youth ball, and I think this goes across the board in all sports. It's really predicated on games. You got to be good at baseball because of the reps, yeah, and they weren't game reps, because it's hard to make adjustments in games, right?
You have to learn about yourself. You need to learn how to adapt to certain things. And I always use your dad as an example, and I think it's great to know this. When I was in college and I really fell in love with it, I realized that there was a routine that I had to find for myself. And that batting tee was a huge deal for me. Why I bring your dad up is that your dad basically gave that belief that I had in myself credibility, because of how great your dad was, but he loved the batting tee.
What advice do you give to parents and kids who are, out there trying to figure out what it is they want to do as far as the game of baseball is concerned?
Well, first of all, first and foremost, as parents, be there. Don't minimize the thought of you being there in the stands. It doesn't have to be voiced. I think that's what takes me away from the game, the parents that are just overkill when it comes to being involved in their child's game. Being there is involved. Hugging them after the game and telling them that how proud you are and how you love
regardless
them,
of how they did,
no matter what,
right,
is the priority. I put my mom and dad's name on every hat, and the reason why I did that is because when I was in the big leagues and we got different hats, I wanted to make sure that they were always there. And
right,
why I say that is that they were always there, and it was something that is a journey and something that's fun, but they were always there for that fun and that journey. So don't ever lose that sight for your parents.
That's awesome. My dad, as you know, was usually gone when Little League rolled around for me, but he was so hands-off, and it really allowed me to kind of find the love of the game on my own, as opposed to my dad kind of pushing me towards it. And what I found is, as I got older, I started falling in love with it more and more and more, and I wanted to be out there. And it makes, the times when you have to kind of create a routine, it makes it easier because it's all on your own. And, for you kids out there who are thinking about playing and want to play travel ball, that is important. You have to develop a love of the game for yourself. It can't be your mom, it can't be your dad. It's really got to be about you. And I think once you establish that, the work part, it doesn't become work anymore. It becomes fun.
From day one, when I first met you and you were in the locker room, you always had a respect for the game.
Yeah.
And obviously, you had to make your dad proud of how you earned in the locker room. But that goes in life.
Right.
You think about it, it's not, yes, it's that encompassed of there's 25 guys, maybe 30 guys in the locker room, and you had to earn those stripes. It's a good feeling to know that you go through life that way.
Yeah.
And if you walk into an office, if you walk into a building, or you're going out there to decide if you want to make this team and you're sitting in a group, make sure that you earn that respect before you think that you deserve the respect.
100%.
Sometimes that happens, and I always respect it of you, and it makes a smile, puts a smile on my face.
Thank you, Mark. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Come on out. We're having tryouts June 10th and 11th at Del Norte High. We'd love to see you out there. Thank you.
For more information, go to gwinbaseball.com. Coming up, Padres utility man Chase Darno tells us what it's like playing with his younger brother in the big leagues. Plus, it's everyone's favorite giveaway. We get an exclusive look at the Padres' partnership with the guys from Knockaround. It's pretty cool. Stay tuned.
So I'll never forget that the first year we did it. It was awesome.
But first, it's time for your Friar Fun Fact. This week in Padres history, the Padres beat the New York Mets 18-6, setting a new scoring record at Petco Park on June 1st, 2010. A grand slam by Jerry Hairston Jr. and a 4-hit game for Chase Headley helped push the Padres past the Mets with 18 runs and a season-high 19 hits.
I took drum lessons for an off season so I can play a very bad version of Are You Gonna Go My Way by Lenny Kravitz.
Back here on Padres POV, presented by Nissan here at the beautiful Petco Park. This Saturday, the Padres giveaway is everyone's favorite, the Knockaround sunglasses. We got an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at what goes into that giveaway, and Padres POV even got their own custom pair. Check it out.
Oh, hey, POV. I didn't see you there. Welcome to Knockaround. Let me show you around. This is where the magic happens. What's up, Frankie? This is where we have our important meetings around the ping pong table. Knockaround is a sunglasses company. We're based in San Diego, California. I started the company in 2005. Started the company with about $500 from my savings account. Just kind of running it out of my garage. But then we started to get some traction, things picked up. Today we're a multi-million-dollar sunglasses company and we have 18 employees. We're happy to be here in San Diego. Watch out for the lawnmower. This is the lawnmower my dad used in the 1980s. He's the one who came up with the term knockaround. He used it to refer to his sneakers that he wore when he mowed the lawn. He called them his knockaround sneakers.
Yeah, working at Knockaround is unlike most jobs you'll ever find.
This is a mural that we had done a few years ago. It's a 20-foot bust of Tom Selleck.
We literally embody the phrase work hard, play hard. We put everything we can into this company because it's our passion. When we get the moment to have a break from the hard work, we really play hard. You know, as you can see, the CEO can throw a football at you at any time. Nerf guns may be firing across your face. So you have to kind of block that out sometimes. But then we get the work done and we have a blast. I saw him coming and I was like, here he goes.
I had this idea that I wanted to do a big sunglasses giveaway with the Padres, but I was pretty naive at the time. I didn't know what it took or even if it was possible, but we just sent an email to the Padres asking if we could do a giveaway. They wrote back and they said absolutely, and they made it happen. This is our 6th season that we've done a giveaway with the Padres, and they've all been fun. I think probably if I had to pick a favorite, it would be the first year that we did it, because at that point we were such a small group. We were still only like 6 or 7 employees at that point. And I got to throw out the first pitch at the game, which was kind of one of those bucket list moments. So I'll never forget the first year we did it. It was awesome. This was probably my favorite giveaway that we did with the Padres. Our Fort Knox frame style, all brown, that old school San Diego Padres logo on the outside, real clean design. They looked great, fans loved them.
So the upcoming promotion is on June 3rd, and it's a day game, which is going to be fun because we're giving away 25,000 pairs of sunglasses to all the fans. So you'll see everybody out there in the stadium with knockaround shades on. It's a blast for us because we take a lot of pride in seeing everybody wearing knockarounds. But also, it's cool to just see so many people united in Padres colors.
One of the coolest things about the giveaways that we've done with the Padres is you see them everywhere. So you're walking down the street in the Gaslamp district and you see 3 pairs of knockaround sunglasses on people. That's the reason that we did the partnership, and that's the reason that we continue doing the partnership, is we want to see our sunglasses on people here in our hometown of San Diego. We got a special treat for Padres POV. We've got a unique pair of Padres POV sunglasses that we're going to build right now. If you want these Padres POV custom knockarounds or any custom sunglasses from knockaround.com, use the promo code PadresPOV and you'll get 15% off your order.
If you don't get your pair of Friar Knocks this weekend, be sure to order your own custom Padres POV pair at knockaround.com. Still to come, Chase Darno is a SoCal kid and he tells us what it's like finally being back here in Southern California. Plus, find out why you can't miss the 3rd annual AleSmith Tony Gwynn 5.5K run. Don't go away.
You're not going to want to miss this. It just keeps getting bigger and better each year.
But first, let's test your knowledge with some Padres POV trivia. How many different organizations has new Padres utility man Chase Darno played with? Is it A, 3, B, 5, or C, 6? We'll tell you right after this.
I do not play a musical instrument. If I could, probably guitar.
I took piano lessons when I was a kid, so I wish I remembered some of that stuff.
Welcome back to Padres POV presented by Nissan. Before the break, we asked you how many different organizations Chase Darno has played with. If you answered B, 5, you're correct. Darno played for the Pirates, Phillies, Braves, and Red Sox before being claimed off of waivers by the Padres on May 21st. San Diego sports fans, be sure to check out Fox Sports San Diego's newest show, Inside San Diego Sports, airing every Tuesday night after Padres Live, the postgame show. Coming up this week on Inside San Diego Sports, they take a deeper look into the history of San Diego's Rock and Roll Marathon. In case you missed it, you can always visit foxsportssandiego.com for all the latest videos and articles. Time now to preview the TAG Foundation's annual AleSmith 5.5K.
We're here to talk about the premier event that we hold here at AleSmith Brewing Company each year, and that's to honor Tony Gwynn at the Tony Gwynn 5.5K run. This is our 3rd annual. It's going to be held on Saturday, June 17th, Father's Day weekend, and you're not going to want to miss this. It just keeps getting bigger and better each year.
There'll be music, there'll be food, and of course, beer. The past runs have been very successful. We've been able to really support the foundation with the underserved children. We've had pretty good success and we're trying to grow it even larger. So we've made this year more participants that can enter into the race so that we can really grow this to be sustainable for the Tony and Alicia Gwynn Foundation.
New this year is Kids Zone, climbing wall, 200-yard kids dash with medals awarded, and all sorts of fun stuff. So you're not going to want to miss it.
Father's Day was always really special for Tony Sr. because Tony was all about family. He'd always have the family together no matter what. You know, Father's Day was very special for him because he knew that the family would be together. They really keep him alive all the time because they talk about him a lot. We still celebrate the same way we did with him as though he was there because he's not there in the flesh, but we feel him there in spirit. We encourage all the fathers to come out. Tony Gwynn Jr. will be here. The first father who wins the race gets to have lunch with Tony Gwynn Jr. 100% of the proceeds go to the Tony and Alicia Gwynn Foundation and to serve the underserved children.
So you're helping people and you're gonna have a lot of fun while you're doing it. You can register at TonyGwynn5k.org. And those of you watching, remember this code, HOP2IT 2017. Enter that in the registration site, HOP2IT 2017, and you'll get a discount on your registration package. Cheers, Tony.
Be sure to get out and run that 5.5K for a great cause. Speaking of great causes, this week the Padres had a few moments themselves. Here are the plays of the week.
This is filled with Padres, one down here in the fourth inning.
Well, now they need the big hit.
Renfroe to deep left field. Schwarber back on the track at the wall. It's a grand slam. Hunter Renfroe with a slam against the Cubs to put the Padres on top with one mighty swing of the bat.
Was that one very gone?
Line towards left center field, back towards the wall, and gone. Home run. A two-run shot for Austin Hedges puts the Padres on top, 2-1. Chance here to do some damage. And he does down the left field line. It'll be a fair ball. Hunter Renfroe drives in a pair. Now he lines one down the left field line. That's going to get in and head to the corner. And the Padres will take a 6-2 lead. Well, how about Kirby Yates here in the eighth? Strike three call. He struck him out and the Padres win. Now the Padres take the first 2 of 3. Nice job by the bullpen again. Chip to right field, and it is gone. Padres sweep the defending world champion Cubs in a 3-game series.
Don't go anywhere. After the break, Chase Darno shows us his amazing talents off the field. Stay with us.
Since I was born, time and I've been racing. I could run so fast, I thought I could win.
I don't really play anything, but I wish I knew I played the piano.
The drums, you know, kick it around a little bit.
Welcome back to Padres POV, presented by Nissan. Well, it's no secret that Chase Darno has made a splash both offensively and defensively since joining the club, but he's also making a splash on the music scene. Take a look.
I'll keep sending wildflowers until the sun has baked them all. I've been learning love's little lessons.
Hey, Chase.
Hello.
You've been playing down here for a little bit.
Maybe. What are you doing here? What a surprise.
Before we even get into baseball, music is kind of your passion, huh?
Music and baseball, and other things too. Friends, family, all that kind of stuff. But music certainly is one of them, yeah.
When did you start playing any instrument?
My mom had me playing the violin at the 3rd grade. I probably would have kept playing the violin if it wasn't for baseball, but once high school starts, baseball takes over those extracurricular activities.
So you are in a band? Can you explain that?
Last year during the off season, I started a music project, and the Braves was the team that I happened to be with at the time. One day I walked into my manager's office. I just showed him some of the stuff that we've been working on. And they all seemed to love it. All of a sudden, all the coaches started filing in one by one, saying, like, this is you, this is you, this is great.
So you're a Southern California kid, and finally you have made a team in Southern California. How does it feel?
Special. It was already special enough having a brother that plays baseball also. Travis and I we got drafted around the 2007, 2008 drafts, and we played against each other right away in the minor leagues. And then we've always seemed to be close, regardless of what team we're on. And now all of a sudden, I'm with the Padres, 2 hours away from where I grew up. My grandpa lives in San Diego. It's really special.
Do you think he's jealous of you that you get to be so close to home?
When I told him that I got picked up by the Padres, the first thing he replied was, lucky, period.
Aren't you so glad that your parents made you do musical stuff as well as
I'm so happy
sports?
about it. My mom sang opera. She's been in plays. She's a dancer. She had me doing all that kind of stuff with her growing up. Even in the car, she had us sing Phantom of the Opera. Travis would sing the girl part, I would sing the guy part.
Sure.
And Travis nailed the notes.
You haven't had a ton of time in San Diego, but you've been playing with the team for a little over a week now. What are your first impressions?
I'm having a blast because these guys are so welcoming. You know, the coaching staff is very cool, very smart. The city is awesome. The stadium is amazing. I loved playing here last year for the first time, and I remember looking out thinking, gosh, it'd be so wonderful to be playing here.
You obviously are a super utility player, but you feel most comfortable at shortstop?
Yeah, the most comfortable there because that's where I've been playing lately. A lot of times, you know, if I'm playing third base a lot, then I feel more comfortable there. Third base is a position where it always feels like home to me. I really do like it all.
All right, well, we have to talk about your shirt. And
Jagger.
the reason
That
is
was loud.
because
Sound bites there. Jagger.
your wife is pregnant with your guys' first child.
She's right over
you
there.
You want to come join us?
Come join us.
Point me towards
With everything that's been going on with the music the last couple of years, Jagger seemed so fitting at the time. It's a bold name, and I hope that he's a bold person.
I think so. He's pretty active. He's already a lot like his father, I think. Loves music when that plays too.
Oh yeah, he's jumping jacks in there. He's just... Sometimes it feels like he's going like this in her stomach.
Don't even know.
Tell us something about Chase that we wouldn't know.
He's so real and such an open book. He does get very fixated on things, which is very cool to me. I mean, with the music, with anything, he does it and he does it well.
Chase, will you play us something?
This is a song I wrote for Caitlin back in the day. You are the type of woman that would make any man better. I feel like a better man for writing you this letter. It's a good song.
It's a great song.
Good times.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
I love you.
Welcome to the club, Chase. Well, that's a wrap for this episode of Padres POV. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to tune in next week when Ryan Schimpf shows off his Louisiana roots. Until next time, from beautiful Petco Park, I'm Michelle Margot. Cue the rollout.
For my homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kickstart my heart.
My chair makes it sound like I'm like,
I know you guys fixed it up.
Something happened and I don't know what.
That was awesome.